Hi, we're going to be doing block letters today. Now, you may have done them before, so hopefully the drawing lesson part will not be difficult. The hardest part is getting your word to fit. So you want to go through the entire lesson first to see how you want to space this out. You want to think of a fun word. Here's Fiona. This is someone's name. And you want to think of a word that you want to write about or a person you want to write about, whether it's your name or someone that you care about, someone that you admire. And then if you're going to say something amazing, an adjective is great. There's all kinds of different things you can say, things that are going to, you want to think of something positive and inspirational. There's awesome. Now, this one does not have the outline. We'll show you how to do that one too. And you want to come up with something that is inspirational, that is going to make people think or make people happy. We want to really put in some good amount of color. Crayon really worked best and easiest for this project, but this one is colored pencil. This is not really a project where we want to use paint or markers with water. We want to practice blending our colors in together without making a mess with paint and turning things into different colors. We want to get very intentional. We want to say, I want to transition. These are warm colors, but I just want to make sure that they're colors that work together. Maybe it's a sports team you're going to do that has team colors, or one that you want to invent, or say you want to talk about fictional animal like a dragon. What colors would you want your dragon to be? And you want to pick them out, and you want to transition from one into the other. It's very easy to do with paint, but we need to make sure that we can do it intentionally without water, without paint, and move from super light to more intense and dark, and transition from one color to the next. Even if you're going to be using, we'll do the one color version. Even if you have one, we'll show you how to do that at the end, but you want to be very careful and plan it this time, not where it's going to be, oh, I'll just add water and see what happens. So this is regular drawing paper, and you can use the back to test things out before you start. And you want to use a word that matters to you, that you want to fill in your space. We'll talk about that at the end. Once you're done with your word, there's all kinds of other things that you can put in your picture. So make sure that you watch all the videos before you start, because getting this word out, whatever word you're going to choose, is probably the hardest part. The spacing takes time, and you're going to want a pencil and eraser, but you don't want to color in your project with a pencil. Pencils give off a sheen. So if you have crayons, use crayons. If you have colored pencils, that's terrific. You can use markers, but do not get them wet this time. If you're going to work with markers, work slowly, and let me know if you need help, because we can get a big mess and a lot of mistakes fast. So I'm just asking you to take your time and think of a wonderful word that you want to work with. So look at your adjectives, and maybe something that you have heard that you think is a great word, even something as simple as saying it's cool. Cool would be a great word to use, because the longer the word, the smaller the letters need to be. And the shorter the word, the taller they can be to fill up your space. This takes a little time before you start coloring. So make sure that you have a pencil and an eraser, and we'll get started.